What's up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Like always, like and subscribe and leave a comment down below, and let me know what you think of the videos. Today I want to talk about it's a book of short stories. It's called Star Wars Tales from Jabba's Palace. um this one was let me be honest. At first I was apprehensive going into it because I'm a little bit what do you say, I've never really enjoyed short stories ever. So this was like probably my second or third book ever in my entire life, even though I've just recently become an avid reader in September of this year, 2025. I've never really enjoyed short stories, but let me tell you something. I seen a comment a while back when I was first getting into the EU, the expanded universe for Star Wars. They said this book was essential, and it doesn't feel like short stories while you're reading it. It feels pretty cool. Like it oh, how can I explain it? All the stories meld together, happening of course, at Jabba's palace. They happen a little bit at places elsewhere, but it always ends up back at Jabba's palace. All the stories intertwine, and they're all happening around the same couple of days when Luke is showing up to get Leia, Han, Chewie, and Lando, and then Jabba tries to feed them to the Sarlacc. Now, I will give this book an 8 out of 10. Only reason being because not all the stories were super good, but the ones that were super good were super good, and there was four of them. Let me look at the table of contents so I can tell you which ones they were. A Boy and His Monster, the Rancor Keeper's Tale, the first story that starts the book. It was so good. I loved that one. Sleight of Hand, the Tale of Mara Jade. That one was also super amazing. And then a barv like that, the Tale of Boba Fett. It was really good to see how Boba Fett, spoiler, it was good to see Boba Fett's story that you never got to see back then. I mean, this could have been like a little mini series. All these stories being told would have been awesome to see. And I'm not a huge fan of all the Jabba's palace characters, so this was pretty cool to read and get some, like, I don't know, insight into what those characters may have went through during that time. And all the stories were good, don't get me wrong, but these four I'm naming off, the fourth one being Skin Deep, the Fat Dancer's Tale, which was a perfect way to end this book. It was a perfect way to end this book. Sorry for the wet spot on my shirt. I just got out of the shower, but um, this book was really good, man. I mean, I was totally surprised, and 8 out of 10 I think is fair because it is short stories and they're not all consistently good. Some of them aren't. They're all good, but some of them aren't great. There's a lot of great ones, and then the four that I loved, I absolutely loved. I probably will come back to those four and reread those four someday, just for fun, just for especially the Mara Jade and Boba Fett one. They're good to squeeze into the expanded universe for sure, unless some of those other characters that survived come back later on in the expanded universe. I don't know, but Star Wars Tales from Jabba's Palace, edited by Kevin J. Anderson. You have stories from a lot of great, I mean, they're all great writers. Kevin J. Anderson does the first one, about the Rancor and his keeper. Barbara Hambley, Esther M. Friesner, Kathy Tyers, which I'm pretty sure she wrote, she wrote the Truce of Bakora, which I absolutely loved. Marina Finch and Mark Buds, Timothy Zahn, he's amazing. William F. Wu, Kenneth C. Flint, Deborah Wheeler, John Gregory Betancourt. Oh, and the band played on. That one's a pretty good one, too, about the band. I really like that. M. Shane Bell. That one's pretty good about Bib Fortuna. The George Alec Effinger, Judith and Garfield Reeves Stevens, Dave Wolverton, Daryl F. Mallet, Jennifer Roberson, Danae Oakes, J.D. Montgomery, and A.C. Crispin. Those last two are the ones that wrote the last two stories in the book, and they were so good. And like I said, the first one, the Boy and His Monster, the Rancor Keeper's Tale by Kevin J. Anderson, super good. The one about Mara Jade by Timothy Zahn, super good. And then the last one about the Fat Dancer by A.C. Crispin was amazing. And then the one about Boba Fett by J.D. Montgomery was really good. So overall, 8 out of 10, perfect read. I will agree with the commenter that I seen saying that this was essential, And there's another short story, I think, about the bounty hunters that's essential. So yes, this is an essential read. You need it, and it will help fill in some pieces, especially if you read the Thrawn trilogy. Pick this up and read at least read Mara Jade's short story in here. That will help you with her, a little bit of her, more of her backstory in the Thrawn trilogy. So 8 out of 10, great read. I absolutely enjoyed it. I couldn't put it down. So there's that. Like and subscribe, leave a comment down below. We'll link our Instagram and TikTok down below. Come follow us on TikTok for the little short things we do. My wife loves making them. I love sharing my quick reviews. So that's it. Thank you for watching. Later.